Hey, sports fans, welcome back to another episode of Bucky's Sports Show. Tonight I am going to give you my picks to win this week's NCAA football and NFL games. We are going to start off with NCAA football, top 25 only here. We're starting Friday night, 10:30 p.m. Number 23, BYU, is playing host to the West Virginia Mountaineers. BYU is an 18.5-point favorite. I think Mountaineers cover 18.5. So give me West Virginia at the plus 18.5. Going into Saturday, noon game. Number 14, Iowa State at Cincinnati. Cincinnati is a 1.5-point favorite. I don't understand the people that don't like Iowa State here. I'm taking Iowa State and the money line. I don't get why they aren't the favorite. They may show me on Saturday why they're not, but for now, I'm taking money line, Iowa State. We got next Wisconsin at number 20, Michigan. Michigan's a 17.5-point favorite. Give me Michigan with the points. I'm giving the points. Minus 17.5. They win this one going away. Wisconsin, the big house, that'll be an ugly game, in my opinion. Next up, Kentucky at Georgia. Georgia is a 20.5-point favorite. They are coming off their loss from last week to Alabama. I think they're going to bounce back in a big way. 20.5, I don't think Kentucky has a chance to cover that. Give me Georgia minus 20.5. Next up, number 22, Illinois at Purdue. Illinois is a 9.5-point favorite. We've seen what Illinois can do on the road. They did not look good against Indiana. They did bounce back last week against USC. Purdue's not Indiana. Give me Illinois minus 9.5. We'll move on to the 3:30 games. Number 24, Virginia at Louisville. Louisville, a 6.5-point favorite. This is another one I don't understand that on. Virginia's played a lot better of a schedule than Louisville. They're coming off beating Florida State, who was a top 10 team in the country. Give me Virginia on the money line. I'll take them to win outright. I don't want no points. Just give me Virginia. Next up, number 7, Penn State at UCLA. I was originally thinking on this one, Penn State money line. I think it's Penn State in the points. Give me the minus 24.5. I'll take the spread on that one. Penn State's going to blow this team out. Another team coming off of a tough home loss to Oregon. They're going to be hungry to prove themselves. I just think it's a blowout. Next, we got Boise State at Notre Dame. Number 21, Notre Dame. They're a 20.5-point favorite. Notre Dame's 20.5-point favorite. I just like the money line for the Irish here. Don't know if I would bet it with the odds. If you're money lining straight up, the 20.5 is going to be close. If I had to pick on this, on which one, I think it's closer to 17 than I do 21. So I'd probably take Boise State at plus 20.5, but it's also at Notre Dame. So I don't really like that money line or that spread. So if I were going to put this in a parlay, I would money line Notre Dame. Next up, number 16, Vanderbilt at number 10, Alabama. I like Vanderbilt in this game. I think Vanderbilt could win, but it's at Alabama. Give me Vanderbilt to cover 10.5. Alabama lost at Vanderbilt last year. I don't. I think they're going to have a little chip on their shoulder, a little something to prove. But Vanderbilt's better this year. Vanderbilt this year is not the Vanderbilt of old. So they better be prepared. If not, Vanderbilt may knock them off again. I think it's a 7, 8, 9 point game. But wouldn't surprise me if Vanderbilt wins. Give me the plus 10.5. Next up, number 9, Texas at Florida. Texas is coming in a 5.5 point favorite. That's probably going to be close. I'm moneylining Texas in this game. I don't want to touch the points. It's at the Swamp. So just go ahead and give me the money line there. Next up, Kent State at number 5, Oklahoma. Oklahoma minus 40, 45.5 point favorite. Oklahoma wins this game big. I don't know if Oklahoma wins this 45 points big. That's a lot of points. Man, I would not take the spread on that. The money line's not available, so I am not betting that game. But if you want to, I would lean towards taking Oklahoma at minus 45.5. But I do not advise you to bet that game. Next up, our 7 p.m. later games. This one's at 7. All the rest will be at 7:30. Number 11, Texas Tech at Houston. Texas Tech comes in 11.5 point favorites. I do think Texas Tech wins this game. I don't know point-wise with it at Houston if I would go the 11.5 either way. I'm just moneylining Texas Tech on that one. Like I said, these last games here, they're the 7:30 ones. Minnesota at number 1, Ohio State. I am taking Ohio State. They're a 23.5 point favorites. I'm giving the 23.5 points. Ohio State is going to win this thing big. It's not going to be close. I think that line can move as they get closer to game day. But right now, 23.5, I'll take that. I'll take that on Ohio State all day long. All day long. Next up, we got Mississippi State at number 6, Texas A&M. Texas A&M, 14.5 point favorites. If that was a 13.5, 12.5, I would probably moneyline Texas A&M. It's not. I would go moneyline if it's in a parlay. If it's not in a parlay, I would risk the minus 14.5 on the spread. The next game, probably the big game of the night. Number 3, Miami at number 18, Florida State. Miami comes into the game a 4.5 point favorite. Give me the U. I'll give you the points. Minus 4.5. Miami's back. Everyone thought Florida State was back, but they had a bad loss last week. Maybe they bounce back. I don't think they do. I don't think they're back. Give me the U. Next up, we got our NFL game. First up, the game here this evening. In just a little bit, if I can get this posted before it starts, and you can hear it before it starts. San Francisco 49ers at the LA Rams. The Rams are an 8.5 point favorite. And in all these games, I took the money line in all these games. I typically don't bet singles on NFL. I just parlay them with different games. So keep that in mind. But give me the Rams to beat the 49ers. I don't think the Rams played overly well last week against the Colts. I think they're going to bounce back, have a nice game, and beat the 49ers. But 8.5 against the 49ers is quite a few points. Next up, we've got the Minnesota Vikings at the Cleveland Browns. Give me the Minnesota Vikings. They are a 3.5-point favorite. There's just something about the Browns. And this game is actually a 9:30 game being played in London. That is a London game. I think the Vikings will win that. One thing that I think will help the Vikings win that, they just played in Dublin last week. And they played the Steelers to a close game. So I think with them already being there, that gives them an advantage. Next up, Houston Texans at Baltimore Ravens. Now the Texans come in the favorite here at -1.5. Baltimore is without their starting quarterback, Lamar Jackson. I don't think Baltimore misses him as much as what everyone else thinks they miss him. I am moneylining Baltimore in this game. I think they hand the ball off to their running back, Derrick Henry. I think Derrick Henry is one of the best running backs in the NFL. And I think Derrick Henry runs as much as he wants to all over the Houston Texans. And Baltimore wins this game huge. Give me the Ravens. Next up, we have the New York Football Giants at the New Orleans Saints. The Saints come in a 1.5-point favorite. I took the Saints. Giants are a big question mark to me. I don't think this is close. I moneylined it. I may end up putting it on the spread before it's over at 1.5. That'll be better odds. So, I will probably look at doing that before Sunday. So let's just go ahead and make that give me the Saints at -1.5. I just talked myself into it. Giants had a nice win last week against the Chargers. That was at home. They have yet to prove themselves on the road. And with this game being in New Orleans, I want to see the proof. So give me the Saints -1.5. Next up, we have the Miami Dolphins at the Carolina Panthers. Miami comes in a -1.5-point favorite, and I am taking the Carolina Panthers. I have no other reason than I just think they will. Stats don't prove it. I think it's an upset. I just think they'll beat Miami. I don't trust the Dolphins, especially on the road. So I'll take it. I'll take the chance. Next up, we have the Las Vegas Raiders at the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are a 6.5-point favorite. Give me the Colts. I am not sure that they cover. So again, just moneylining that. Indiana Jones. I tell you what, if he could have his help on the offense, run the ball across the goal line without dropping it, they could be 4-0 right now. But ifs and buts for candy and nuts, it'd be Christmas all year. But they're not. So next up, Denver Broncos at Philadelphia Eagles. Eagles 4.5-point favorites. Give me the Philadelphia Eagles. I think they are a very solid team again this year. Broncos lost to the Colts. So there you go. Next up, the Dallas Cowboys at the New York Jets. Cowboys 2.5-point favorites. Give me the boys. I don't trust them. I really don't. This could be the Jets' one win, but I'll take the Cowboys. Next up, we've got the Tennessee Titans at the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona, 8.5-point favorite. Now, this is the start of our 4 o'clock games. Give me the Cardinals. I think they win this thing probably pretty easily, but 8.5, that's quite a few points. But I do think the Cardinals win pretty easy. Next up, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Seattle Seahawks. Seattle comes in 3-point favorite. I will take the Seahawks to win that game. It's hard to win in Seattle. It's just hard to win in Seattle. Next up, Washington Commanders at the Los Angeles Chargers. Chargers, 2.5-point favorites. They had an awful loss to the New York Football Giants last week. I think they bounce back this week. Give me the Chargers over the Commanders. Next up, we got the Detroit Lions at the Cincinnati Bengals. Lions are a 10.5-point favorite. Cincinnati is awful this year without their starting quarterback. Give me the Lions. That's still a lot of points, but if you want to bet this game straight up, give the points. Minus 10.5. Give those. Stick with the Lions. Sunday night, we got the New England Patriots at Buffalo Bills. Give me the Bills in that game. Again, 8.5. Little points will be close on that. I money lined them, but I would go the points if you want to bet the spread. Go Bills minus 8.5. Monday night football. Kansas City Chiefs at Jacksonville Jaguars. Kansas City Chiefs are a 3-point favorite. Give me the Chiefs to money line there. I will not take the spread here. Kansas City's not having a very good year. Jacksonville at home. Who knows? Just give me the Chiefs on the money line there. And that will wrap up this episode of Bucky's Sports Show. If you have anything you want me to discuss, email me at buckysportsshow@gmail.com. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, comment, all that fun stuff, and we will see you next time. As always, enjoy the games.